you would have outmaneuvered, he would have lost a level of advantage. Questions on at least those pieces? Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, within 9 inches. So within basically any direction. And as long as you're not disadvantaged. So disadvantaged aircraft don't shoot, they don't outmaneuver. As long as you're not disadvantaged, you can do all of those things. All right. 2 caveats that are different than the regular Blood Red Skies rules. We have missiles that are there to ruin your day and to make your life miserable. You will see they have on the card, they have an arc that shows a red arc, which is where you can't shoot that missile, or a green arc where you can shoot that missile. So like the AIM-9 Sidewinder, obviously the only green arc is the enemy's rear arc. So I can't shoot an AIM-9 heat seeker at him in the beam or on the nose, but I have to be behind him. So in a game, we never end up getting more than 4 shots before somebody's squadron gets knocked out of the game. So we'll treat it as unlimited. Yeah, exactly. Before you run off with a 4. There are aircraft, if you think about it, running around each one of your aircraft. If you're within 9 inches of a same or newer generation jet, you can't climb for advantage. One of the activation tokens next to them. Notice they have Steve's, one of the activation tokens next to them. Notice they have Steve's favorite thing on there, Fly Hard. So yes, you can even take those home with you when you go. So you have a lead pursuit activation token set. You're all giddy about that, aren't you, Steve? Okay. So let's see, what else do I need to talk about? Traits. There are trait cards that are out here that you'll see listed on your aircraft card. What do those traits mean? Well, they're a once per turn activation, something you can do. So like if you're the MiG-21, there are no trait cards that you flip to activate. You don't have any traits for that aircraft. You have a negative trait called Rough Ride that we'll talk about when the MiG first flies, but you don't have trait cards that you can flip. If you are the F4, you have a trait called Buzzsaw, which is because you have the M61A 120mm Vulcan cannon. If you get close, you get free critical hits on the enemy when you hit them. We'll talk about how that works out later. But you also, aircraft have positive and negative traits. So these are like always on. The F4 is complex. Complex means it's hard to do a lot of maneuvers, burning advantage, and shoot. But we'll come to that when we actually fly it. Or it has the always on positive trait of multi-crew. They get an extra die when defending because there's a Rio, a Wizzo, or a second pilot back there helping them keep a lookout. The MiG.
All right, folks, just to show you this again, we're here at Historicon 2026. If you are watching, come on down, participate in our Grognard scavenger hunt. $50 Blue Falcon Hobbies gift card on the line to the winner of the Grognard scavenger hunt. 15 different things you need to find at Historicon. You got 20 minutes to find all of them. And if you find them quicker than that, we'll log your time. You guys all know how a scavenger hunt works. So come on down, register for the scavenger hunt, put your name in the hat for the $50 Blue Falcon Hobbies gift card. I think we're getting ready to start here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players here registered for this game. We've got F-4Es and A-4s coming in from the right side of your screen. And we've got MiG-21s and MiG-15s coming in from the left side of your screen. And they're going to be, I think we're just battling it out in a dogfight here, actually. I don't think there's any ground targets. It does look like there might be some flak or something like that. But we're about to get started here. Doug just went through his little tutorial. And we are going to be starting this dogfight. Deployment looks like it's starting right now.
Pick 2 F4s each. Let me slide past you real quick. I will take some A4s. Exactly. Dude, if you want to fly the A4s, I'll fly the MiGs. I don't care. Okay, you'll take the A4s. Because I just need someone who knows how to use rapid roll and all those cards that are on there.
You've got to really know how to do this better. Yeah, but whoever has the crap house also has a good pilot. Yeah, I have to.
All right, then I'll grab 2 3s. All right.
You want to take the best and the worst? You want to take the sort of thing?
Those are 3.
Those were miscellaneous miniatures because he's got two of the F4 squadrons for the Israelis in 1-200. He's got 109 squadron and we get the other one wrong. I think it's 109 and 119 squadron. Miscellaneous miniatures, yeah. So if everyone wants to just put their aircraft back on the edge of the board, facing that direction, and you can put them as close or as far apart as usually we put them within about 3 inches of each other. And then all of us knuckleheads will come in on the side, all us attack jets. Okay, so take a die and place it in front of your 2 ship of airplanes for each side. Toss it. Yep. All right. Thank you. Okay. Cool. So everybody roll that die. If you're a 1 or a 2, you're disadvantaged. If you're a 5 or a 6, you're advantaged and you're all the way back. And if you're a 3 or 4 like me, you're neutral. Okay. One more jet-ism that's different than Blood Red Skies. If you're a jet and you're outside of 9 inches of another hostile aircraft, you can climb for advantage at the beginning of your maneuver. So obviously for you, you're like, okay, at least I'll make it back to neutral. But you go, maybe I'll make it to neutral, but I don't want to get too close because then I still want to preserve my ability to come back to advantaged. You, because you're advantaged, you go, I kind of want to close on him because he's at least going to make it to neutral. But if I get inside that 9-inch bubble, I'm at least keeping him from climbing back up at the end of his turn. Okay, so and the MiGs are notoriously hard. They're I had to blue tack some of these. Okay, cool. Yeah. You're advantaged, so you're you guys were all the way back. So I just no. So your dice. You roll a 6. Yeah. No. So you're advantaged. So okay. So advantaged 4s would be the first, and then it would go by speed. So MiGs, what are your speeds? What's your card say?
Well, we're 16.
Okay, you guys are 16s as well. So there's a small number underneath there that may or may not be easy to read. Yeah, if you're like me, I got to get my glasses to read that number.
85. 16, but under that 1,340.
Yeah, so you guys will move after them. So he is faster than you. So the F4, the advantaged 4 can move first.
Okay, so I get to move up to a maximum of 16.
Yep.
But a minimum.
Minimum of 8. Yep.
And you can dive to go an extra 6.
So I'm going to do the 9 for the minute just to see what happens.
All right, so then the advantaged 4 MiG-21 will be the next. And there's a couple different styles of movement templates. Steve has designed the ones that are individual distances, and those are super straightforward if you're just going to move 8 or whatever. I like the scalloped ones. They
get everybody in a bit of a mess in the middle there.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen that. That's the easier one. Although I'm the guy that also knocks over half the airplanes using that one too. So, yeah. Okay. Advantage 3s for Phantoms.
So you said I can dive in 6.
Correct. And then you give up a level of advantage when you do that.
Take your advice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you should do 22 inches. Oh, yeah, you can use that as well, yeah.
You never did give me the stats for the XB-70.
I still laugh. I'm like, when are you going to build the XB-70, Steve? And she's like, shut up. Yeah, Steve, when are you going to make that XB-70?
You know, Doug, that's a great question there. Maybe if we get a few more subscribers to the Blue Falcon Patreon, the XB-70 will be one of our monthly releases.
So all the STLs are now on Steve's site because he did the Kickstarter for it, and now he's selling the STLs. And he's also got a Patreon that every month is a new STL. So like Mirage 3 was last month. I don't know that he's decided what he's doing or announced what he's doing.
Is August the next month? I'm losing track of summer here. August is
and because you're outside 9 inches, you can still
So I need to
climb. Yep. So you can immediately get back that advantage. Yeah. That's the advantage of being
I have it over here.
faster and higher
All the
inches.
stuff's right
Okay.
over here. I'll give you the card when
Advantage
you're done.
3s, we don't have any more. Advantage 2 for the Phantom.
Yeah, my problem is I've got all the files.
Yeah, for those of you that were not familiar with that, just again, all of the Blue Falcon Jet STLs are now available on bluefalcon.com, and we have a monthly Patreon that is producing one model a month. We released the Mirage 3C for July, which is available on the Blue Falcon Patreon, and the MiG-23 is going to be our August option. So if you are 3D printing your aircraft, lots of options from Blue Falcon Hobbies. And I know Mike Rafferty's out there. He wants that XB70 as well. So with that XB70, we're going to do we'll do a release of that here in the future. Yeah, hey, it is big, Joe, but we did the B-52 also. So, hey, if you can 3D print the B-52, you can 3D print the XB70, right? Yep, we have a B-52 released. It's big. It's big.
Yeah, no. It's just because I was like, let me make my math easy so I don't screw this up. 7, 7, and I'm going to go another 4 because I don't want to mess it up for you. I don't want to get in your way. And turn. Okay, so I burn, and then I come back up to advantage because I'm outside of 9 from him. No, and I kept forgetting to do it myself. After you've activated, it doesn't matter when you're out this far, but yeah, throw an activation next to every aircraft that you've moved, and there's 2 for you.
You said it was disadvantage. Add 6 because you're diving.
And remember, you could gain advantage at the start. Yeah, so you could do just like I did.
Yeah. So advantage 9, and then add 6.
Yep.
And then that puts
And yeah, and you come right back up to advantage. Yep.
Did you climb twice?
So you climb at the beginning of the turn. You can regain advantage at the beginning of the turn if you're outside 9 inches of any hostile jet. So it's different. It's not a hold down. It's as long as there's no hostile jets out there. I'm sorry. It does take generation into account in Beyond MiG Alley. So yeah. All right.
That's like Korea. I just haven't played.
Yeah. We changed a couple key things, and I have to just remind myself, flip that switch. It's not Korea, it's Vietnam. Okay, so now we just pull these off.
I got my
Oh, yeah, sorry, your disadvantage. I'm trying to forget your disadvantage 3s back there.
climbing, 8,
Yep.
and I'm going to turn, and then I can climb again.
Oh, you're outside 9 inches as long as you are. Yep. That's why I always grab the stands. If I touch the airplanes, I flip them off like that. Yep. Yeah, booby trapped them for you. Steve, your tolerances are too tight now. Yeah, tell Matt that. Don't spray paint inside the triangles. If you need me to get it, I can try to get it on there faster. Yeah, I think that, like I said, there's some of them that they painted inside the triangle. I need to get my X-Acto knife out and clean it out. All right, there you go. Now you're. Oh yeah. Yep. I don't even want to know what you guys are laughing at. All right.
It's looking at the scavenger hunt thing, and you can
Okay.
scavenger.
Oh yeah, you could do most of it. All right, go ahead and pull the activation tokens off. All right, next turn. So advantage 4 by the F-4s will be the first to move.
Now, if I get within the 9 inches of these
Yep.
two guys here, these are secure aircraft.
You can automatically outmaneuver, but you have to pick one of them. You can only do it to one of them.
Oh, to one of these.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
And this is where, watching this, you can see where those jets really come into play. The generation of the jet, that preemptive climbing, then diving for that massive amount of speed. This really, really jets, especially when you get different generations of them on the board, really, really start to change the way this game plays.
You're within it. Yep, you're within it. Easy.
within it.
Yep, yep. So you're going to auto outmaneuver. Yep, just that one. So yeah. Are you going to auto outmaneuver this guy? Okay. Yep. Yep, that's a 2. All right. So then. Yep. Yep.
So that's just an automatic thing now with the jets that he just drops down and.
Well, if you use it as your action, if you say for my action I'm going to outmaneuver you, then, and that's a Blood Red Skies thing. So yeah, exactly. So if you're a higher pilot skill, you auto. When you do an outmaneuver, you automatically beat that lower guy. But you're MiG-21.
So he can turn at the beginning of the turn?
Well, if he burns advantage, he can. So this is one of those where if you wanted to get around him, you could, burn advantage. You just would have to stay outside that 9-inch bubble so you could regain advantage at the end of the turn. But as soon as you start pressing in, any advantage you've burned, you're not getting back until you leave that bubble.
If I dive?
So you could dive, and you probably would still. Well, you might. Let's see. Yeah, their 9-inch bubbles pretty much extend. You wouldn't get your advantage back. Yeah. No, that's good. And so, you don't need to worry about turning first. You could easily just make it like a. Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. So here's the other thing. If that's where 9 inches, you could easily burn advantage. Move like forward 4, move another 4, stay outside 9 inches. You move your minimum of 8. Now you're pointed at them, you're threatening them, but you still can climb up because you're outside of 9. Yeah, I mean, if you do that, yeah.
So 4 is there.
Yep. Yeah, go as far as you want. I mean, because there's where 9 inches is on him, so you could, as long as you stay outside that 9-inch bubble.
And then he's
then he would come back up. He would regain. Yep. Because he's outside of 9 inches. Yep. Yeah. Had you flown further and been inside that, then you couldn't have climbed back up. All right. Throw your marker on it. All right. Advantage 3s, Phantoms, yes.
And I'm going first because I'm slow.
Because you're faster.
Oh, I'm fast.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're at 1400. Oh, right.
because they can shoot at the end of the movement.
Exactly, because you can shoot at the start and at the end of your move. So that's why the more experienced, more advantaged, faster aircraft go first.
I'm used to games where
Yeah, you're used to the more experienced pilots go last. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
For advantage to do a maneuver. It means you can turn up the heart rate at any point during the turn. But that burns an advantage.
Can I turn at the start of them?
Yes, you can.
Does that burn an advantage?
Yes.
So if I want to just keep my advantage, I have to just keep going straight.
You have to go straight and turn at the end. Yep. There's only one guy, well, two of us on this table that gets to turn at the start of it. That's us. So we'll show you how rapid roll works here soon enough when we ruin someone's day.
It's a trait for this.
Yeah, so exactly. So the A4 and the MiG-17 both have rapid roll, which means I can choose to play the card and take that 45 degree at the start. So basically, I can check turn into you really rapidly. And
What are you going to do for your pilot?
I want him to try and maneuver on
okay,
and then the same thing.
Okay, yeah, do the same for both. Yep.
Maneuver one guy down.
Well, yeah. So what I was gonna say is do it sequentially.
Yeah.
Let him do that, and then try to keep knocking him down. Yep.
So I have to roll. Right?
Nope. He rolls. So yeah. So he'll roll 5 dice. Okay. And then the second one. Okay.
This guy's the
Yeah,
one.
that guy goes down.
They don't have a guess tilt the thing.
All right. Go ahead and mark your guys then. So now then, advantage 3s. You're the next speed. Then it'll be between us.
I will outmaneuver.
Okay. So you'll roll 4 dice plus your agility of 1, 5 dice.
You need a 6, right? So what's a 6?
Yeah, just 1 6 is all you need. Yep, you're good. Wasted all your 6s. Used all those
I
up.
actually outmaneuver him.
Yeah, exactly. It was so bad.
You can see the merge happens pretty darn quick here in Beyond MiG Alley. With these planes just closing in on each other, they really start to get into the dogfight quickly.
So he's out of sync. Oh, that's actually a really cool rule as well. It's like you split the two up. Yeah, you kind of like pick them one off. Yeah.
Okay, so because I don't believe in the rules of demoing that that John Russell always throws out, which his first rule is the Star Wars chess rule: let the Wookiee win. I'm going to show you something called tailing, which those of you who have played before remember tailing. In this case, I'm going to burn level of advantage because I'm an aggressive Syrian pilot. I'm going to go 14 inches.
And then you're going to return around.
Yep.
Around.
Oop. And I'm not going to quite make it to tailing. I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to be right outside.
I'm going to say you just have to be in.
I would have to be.
Right?
Yeah, I would have to.
But next turn.
Yeah, I would have to be right back there.
Yeah.
So I
His
can't quite
peg's
get
gotta
there.
be in your rear arc.
Yep.
Your peg's got to be in his front.
Right. And we're just on the line. There,
Yep.
Right?
Yep, I'm just shy of that line. So once again, I couldn't make it there to tail you, which if I had been in that rear arc and not disadvantaged, he would have gone all the way to disadvantaged. So I couldn't quite get there, but what I can do is I can say, okay, I can't climb for advantage because I'm lower generation, I'm right next to you, but I can try to outmaneuver you. So roll 5 dice to see if I outmaneuver. There we go. All right, you're advantaged. 3s.
Roll.
Yep.
That gives me 45.
So this guy can actually, because of his
Yeah, so
his trait, he's basically just
Yep.
able to turn whatever he wants.
Yep. He just makes it. Well, he has to make the turn right at the first. So there is one more trait that I always jokingly call the cheater trait, tight turn, that allows you to make that 45 anywhere in there. And so it's tight turn aircraft are no fun. Oh, gee, I wonder what you're doing.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
You
shooting at your back.
You're just going to throw away your pilot maneuver, right? Okay. So 3 plus your gun is 2. So 5 dice. Oh, I forgot to tell you your guns are jammed. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, no.
You didn't give me missiles.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he got a critical hit. So the first thing I do is throw me a boom chit over there. And I'm obviously,
You want to keep a few on that side?
yeah, ow. He's actually like, yeah, that hurt my ego there. Yeah, they're all going to need to go that way, yeah. Okay, so I take a boom chit first. Now I roll to defend in my side arc. So that would be 14 dice because I would use speed. Yeah,
Let me get these.
yeah, just give me the handful of dice. Yeah,
I think you're gonna.
So the jet rolls, you need to buy a lot more dice.
plus 3.
Basically, you need another 3
Exactly.
packs of dice.
So we're gonna roll this to show there's also what's known as critical dodge that we use in the jet rules, which means really easy to take a side shot at somebody, hard to make it land, and more importantly, if you're shooting at a very fast jet, if I get a critical dodge, i.e. I get more than one success, the boom shit comes off. So what it means is, unlike the normal game where you can take a lot of deflection shots at slower moving aircraft, when you're moving 400 knots, I'm like, hey, he's shooting somewhere in the county behind me, you know. So we'll see.
So Doug just pulled off his critical dodge there. It has happened. That roll has been failed in the past. That has happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll tell you a little bit of gamism on this one. You do have the buzzsaw trait that gets you within 3 inches. I have the heavy hitter trait, which gives me an extra die when my target's within 3 inches. So decide if you want that auto critical hit, and if you do, then you're going to end up giving me an extra die when I shoot back. So you may want to shoot from outside of 3 inches, somewhere between 6 to 3 inches.
So I've done 9 already, so let's put another 3 on that. That gives me, how long is it? What's the distance? That must be
6, yeah.
inches. Yeah, so I need to be at least, yeah, what's that? She gets
So it looks
Yep.
like we've got some
Yep, you're right. Yeah.
geometry going on the board here right now.
Outside 3 inches, so you can't play buzzsaw. Yep.
I kind of took your
Yep.
advice on that one.
All right, so
So let's have a look.
2 dice, right? 4 dice total. Oh, okay. Critical hit. So I will defend with 1 less die. So I normally would defend with 3, 5, down to 4. Okay, I lose a level of advantage. But I get to shoot back. So outside of heavy hitter range, let's see here, 2 for the MiG and 3 for his skill, 5 dice. And so take 1 boom chit and go ahead and defend with yours.
The defense is again
2 plus 1. Yep, your agility. So 3 dice.
Put on our squadron.
Right. Yeah. So it's when there are. Oh, okay. So you go down a level as well.
And it's like as a team then.
Correct. So you have 4 aircraft airborne right now. When you have more boom chits than aircraft on the board, that's the last turn. Not the game doesn't end immediately, but it's the last turn. So sometimes people will see that game-ending boom shit happens in the first activation because a high-skill pilot shoots somebody, but you can come back easily in those next couple turns if you're in good positions and suddenly make the other guy lose. So, yep, the advantage 2 would be next.
How many boom chips do you need to completely eliminate a squad?
So it would be, for y'all right now, it would be 5 to knock you out.
Because it needs to be 1 more than how many?
Yeah, so if you lose an aircraft, think about it, it's kind of a double penalty. Because now you've had 4 aircraft, so you lose an aircraft, and you've taken another boom shit, so the numbers start stacking up. So, and people get frustrated with blood red skies because airplanes just don't get blown out of the sky. But when they do, it has a serious morale impact. And so units just, they say, okay, we're out, we're gonna disengage. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You have to kill you behind him.
Oh, okay, right. So,
Just go straight through that.
He's advantage, so you can't get down to where it's a lower advantage.
So the only guy I could shoot at would be him.
Right.
And if I die, I will lose then.
And then you can't shoot that.
Right, and something to think about. And pre-measuring is absolutely fine in this game. So you guys are speed 16. So if you laid that out and then do you have your shooting template? Your 6-inch somewhere? Oh, yeah. So then put the shooting template out there. You would be within range. You could move. You could do a couple things. So you could move and turn. You could shoot that guy.
It's going to be a deflection shot.
Yep, deflection shot. So it's probably not going to do any good. But you could burn advantage, come back here, turn around and tail that guy.
Let's do that.
So that's the most aggressive. Now, then that also brings up the next thing, what we call the wingman effect. Wingman effect is just from your front arc of another friendly aircraft. Doesn't have to be the same flight, same kind, just another friendly aircraft that you can't tail if you're in that front arc, but you'll be outside that arc because you'll be back here. So his wingman effect, and then his wingman effect extends like that.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, so you'll be able to move however many inches. No, it's kind of a pain in the ass with this, but oops.
Say move this. The full amount.
Yeah, I'd move the full amount. I'd just go ahead and move 16, and you would have burned advantage, so he'll be neutral.
I know you were saying.
And then turn 45.
But then he'll be able to make up a 180-degree turn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So you're really tailing them.
right. So that automatically drops him to disadvantage.
2 levels.
2 levels. So as soon as you're tailed, you're automatically disadvantaged, and so you still have a pilot action, and you're definitely within shooting range.
Well, I guess I'll take the shot.
All right, pilot skill plus your cannon rate. It's the other reason we gave you guys the MF version, so you have cannons. All right, and you missed, but hey, at least we just got someone disadvantaged to match my disadvantage.
Disadvantage before you.
I know. I am. I'm mentally challenged for this. All right. I'm definitely at a disadvantage playing this game.
Which is the one you did yesterday? Was it the jet one?
Emerged, yeah. Yeah.
Was the Merch Korea? Or?
No, we did Arab Israeli as well.
Yeah, so I can't get there.
Not without.
In that case, I will do my full move and give it down to you, and I will try to outmaneuver.
All right, so it's 4 dice plus your agility, 5 dice. Yep, you made it. And I guess I'm the last schmuck that has to move.
Well, he's a fool.
Run away, run away. I can't do anything but turn 45. All right, pull our markers.
That's the end of the turn there. We're going to reset, pull the chits, and we're going to move on to our next turn. And the game's starting to pick up. One of the things that we really like about Blood Red Skies is it doesn't take a ton of time to learn this game before the players are pretty much doing their own thing independently. And you can see that once again here with this demo, right? Like, we're just kind of, Doug is just become a more of a facilitator kind of guide on the side type guy, and these guys are just playing.
So another 3. If you can maneuver.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then
So 1,
basically
2,
put him
3.
on the rear, and then
Yep.
I'll do the 45.
Yep. Yeah.
And
So what I would say is, yeah, we'd move back just a little bit
Yeah.
from the other 3 inches so that you could do your 45. You don't have to burn advantage.
then
And then, well, normally it would tail, but you've got another MiG
within range.
right there within range.
Yeah, yeah.
So the only way you could do it would be to move further and burn advantage.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that might be a better idea. And then
Okay.
that way he doesn't get the effect of his.
Right. So you'd move 9, 12.
Yeah.
So basically it would be another 4.
16 is max.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then at that point, you're going to be outside his wingman. You're outside that range.
burn the advantage.
You're neutral, but he's now all the way to disadvantaged. Right.
Perfect.
So
That's tail.
this because of tailing.
You go right down.
You go all the way, all the way to disadvantage. And so the reason he had to give up advantage and move further was because that wingman effect also guarding the guy. So that compounds things, makes it tougher on him. But
Yeah, he moved before I did.
yeah, okay.
Uh,
Pilot action.
well, actually, yeah, sorry about that. Well, I can shoot.
Yes. And remember, you have a card as well, so you are within 3 inches.
So that's the buzzsaw.
Yep.
Right, okay. Now, what does that mean?
You're like, what does this do for me?
What does this do for me? Hit is a crit. Yes. Any hit is a crit?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got a pilot of 4 plus the 2.
Yep.
That's 6. I need those 6 dice.
Oh, need another die?
Yeah, it's the 4.
Yep.
So he's a 6.
That's the other disadvantage to this new job.
Oh, my God. So do we lose this card?
You just flip it over, and you'll turn it back over at the beginning of next turn. Better to be lucky than good. You're like, whoo! All right. Advantage. Well, he was advantage 4, but not anymore. Advantage 3 Phantoms. Ouch! This is gonna hurt.
That's the other disadvantage of this new job. I text at 9 o'clock at night. Everything has gone completely to shit.
Yeah. Yep. And you're like, why do I have to work?
Well, we've got a team out in Point Magoo modding airplanes, and the mod is not going well.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Like I have talked.
Go ahead and resolve one before you do the other one. So yeah.
I have been in a lot of conversations with all of our 06s in the last
Am
month.
I able to tail him?
You are. So take a look real quick at the rest of the board and go, okay, there's no other MiGs that would have me in their front arc. That will tail him automatically.
Down.
Yep.
And then pilot action.
Yep. Yep.
And we're in buzz.
Yep. Might as well use buzzsaw.
One less because my piloting is not.
Yeah, so it should be 5 dice.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey.
Okay, and you got a crit anyway, so here's a boom shit for you guys. And you will defend with 1 less die, so 5, so it'd be 4 dice total. All right, you defended.
This player is
Mark your guy real quick. Yep.
yeah, this plane's also going to drop.
Yep.
And he's going to turn.
Are you same guy? Okay. Yeah, you won't be able to use buzzsaw, but that's fine. You should still. Can you just check, make sure the range? I'm pretty sure he's within 6. He looks like. Yep. Okay.
Or you know what? I will. Am I able to force? He's actually tailing this guy. Can I tail that guy? Actually.
Yeah, as long as you're tailing that guy. So okay. Yep.
So he would drop down, and then I'll take a shot at him.
Okay. Yep.
1 less die.
What about missiles? Can you use missiles?
So what's the range?
Oh, I have to roll for tailing. No, tailing you. 6 inches.
Okay. So what's your aim 9 say?
3 to 12.
You can absolutely shoot an aim 9.
I'll fire that. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So look at the it's in the rear arc, and then it's a firepower of
3
okay
plus
your pilot skill.
piloting 3.
Yep.
And if I hit, he's just.
If he doesn't dodge, he's dead.
That's it.
Oh, you just shot an aim 9 off into into somewhere in the desert.
It's an A9.
Yeah, exactly. There is some camel out there with an aim 9 stuck in him now.
There's a lot of different differentials.
Yes.
Sidewinders. Some can shoot all aspects.
Well, and so there are. So we've got cards for the aim 9 mic, which is kind of funny because it does shoot all aspect.
But it never hits.
But well, so the problem is everyone wants to play Falklands because they say I've got the aim 9, it's all aspect. The problem is the scenarios you still end up rear quarter are the Argentinians, so you really don't even need that missile to do as well in that scenario. And so when we do put aim 9s out there or the Russian equivalents R60s, it gets frustrating because dudes do get shot in the lips, or the guy shoots a missile, head on at a guy. The other guy also has a head-on missile, and he shoots that right back at you. And so you all of a sudden are really careful about when you give someone an opportunity to shoot. But yeah, so all right.
That was a good tip.
Advantage 2.
You're advantage 3. Yeah, so you got an advantage 3 by speed.
Trying to decide if I want to shoot first or move first.
He's
Oh, it's a disadvantage.
You know what? Let me shoot at him first.
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, exactly.
4.
I was advantaged, but now he's telling me that, so that drops me down an issue.
Okay, so you shot at him, so y'all will take another boom chit, but go ahead and first defend, then shoot back with that MiG. So 4 dice plus your... Yep. So 6 dice. Yep.
Oh, there you
Do better than last time. You did.
Okay, so he doesn't defend. So that will mean that he's going to get shot down, but you still get to shoot back. So 4 dice against him because he shot at you head on. 4 dice and 2 more for the cannon. Just did a critical hit, so y'all take a boom chit and defend with 1 less die.
That should only be 2, right?
3 plus 6, 5 dice. Oh, here we go. Okay, so he defended. All right. All right. Oh, you need a second boom chit. Yep.
Does he get a second boom chip?
That's what I just. Yep. Okay, so you guys are at 3 boom chits, 3 MiG.
Oh, because
Yeah.
the shot I don't get to move.
No, you do. You do.
Oh,
Yeah.
So these MiG-21s are getting dog piled on, and they're starting to accumulate boom chits. Right now, they've got 3 boom chits to 3 aircraft. So these MiG-21s might be headed home pretty soon.
It's my new players' good habits to say like I'm burning advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Yep,
there you go.
yep.
Correct.
Okay. Any other advantage 3s? Nope. Neutral 4s. He already moved. Neutral 3s by speed. They actually gave up advantage. So that means my neutral 3. My neutral 3.
Oh, neutral. Oh, there he is. Yeah. I know where he's going.
Yeah, but I can't get there from here, unfortunately. So it'll be too far. Too far. All right. So let's see here. Tape. I don't think. Yeah, I'm still within 9 inches, so I can't. Oh, maybe I. Nope, still within 9 inches, so I will just take 45-degree check turn. And who's close? He's within 9 inches. I'm going to auto outmaneuver. Actually, so it won't be an auto outmaneuver. This A4 is the closest aircraft. Because you're not the closest aircraft, you actually gain a pilot skill, so you become a 3. So it's not an auto, and you defend as if you're pilot skill 3. So you get 3 dice plus 1 for your agility, so 4 dice. Okay, you defend. That's why I said all those weird little caveats that are out of the main rules. Well, that's a BRS rule. Yeah, it's BRS. If it's not the closest one, they gain one pilot skill. That doesn't matter that I couldn't outmaneuver him because he's disadvantaged. Yeah, no, that's one of the little caveats in the outmaneuver section. Okay. Disadvantaged. Oh, neutral 2. Sorry, you're neutral 2. And then you're neutral 2.
A lot of Israelis in the sky right now, and
Well, here's the good thing. So,
Arabs to go after.
yeah. So the good news is there's plenty of targets out there, but you're in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're all going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think about this because otherwise I'm going to put myself in a disadvantaged position.
Hey, at least you're surrounded by everybody. Whichever way you go is the right way.
We've got a nice close-up view of some of these beautifully painted jets here. Got this MiG-21 tailing this A4. Trying to get out of dodge here. Awesome looking Phantoms that you can find on purchase from leadpursuit.net if you are looking for physical models, or the STLs are also available on bluefalconhobbies.com.
Tonight. Oh, geez. Someone needs to go back to gunnery school, I guess. All right, now you get to move.
Syrian pilots.
Yeah. So however you want him to move. Yep.
Okay.
So now the good thing is, even if you flush out in front of him, he's not going to climb up in front of you. He can't shoot you. So the people you really have to be, and actually, ironically, the joke is he can't either because he's still neutral with you. So these guys, they've done some great work, but they're all neutral, so they can't shoot you right now as long as they're not tailing you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the tape's the easier way to do that one.
And then
You got a 45-degree turn in the pilot action, so. So you're probably thinking which way? Yeah, yes, that is exactly the way you want to turn. Yeah, turn towards the closest threat. And pilot action-wise, you can still do an outmaneuver against guys. Obviously, there's no one you can shoot that's disadvantaged, but
Try to activate the lead ship on the.
you could. So this is the closest guy. So this would be a pilot skill 3. That guy is within 9, but he's not the closest, so it would make him a pilot skill 4. So he'd defend with an extra die. Okay, so try to outmaneuver him. So you're going to defend with 6 dice. No, you don't have to roll. He's the one who has to roll. And he's an A4, so he's super maneuverable. So
yeah, I know.
how's it going? Yes.
Right.
Take that. Nope, he tilts down.
Now you can't shoot.
Exactly. Slowly knocked one guy down. Okay, go ahead and mark yours with one of your tokens. Yep. Okay, that was all the neutrals, right? Now it's disadvantaged.
That's me before.
Yes, because you're by speed. Then it will be me. Then it will be the disadvantaged A4. Yep.
I think I gotta do it.
Run, my Arab brother. Oh. Think about that direction. So he's gonna. Okay.
He's gonna come right behind me no matter what.
Okay.
I got him on my ass.
All
I'm
right.
trying to think what else I can do. I'm disadvantaged. So I can't really
Yeah.
do it. I got the only way I can climb is.
I generally try to throw my 6 o'clock further. I mean, he's still going to chase you down in some ways, but throw it where nobody else is. That's the only reason I would have turned the other way. But
I was debating it.
yep, nope, that's fine. If only there was a book written by a guy about this stuff. How's it going?
How you doing?
Great.
Should be tactics and strategy, for, ideal strategy.
So you're going to laugh when I say this. What attracted me to Blood Red Skies the first time I played it and played the Korean War jets was the fact that the things that I was taught and the things that were in Shaw's fighter tactics book about multi-aircraft maneuvering, they actually applied in the game. And they didn't apply it a one-for-one, but things like that. Turn towards the nearest threat. So turn your 6 away from the fight. Things like that all made sense.
Is it a full right turn?
That would be a 45, so it should have been like that. Yep. So that way it just makes it tougher. He has to burn advantage or do something to get back there. Okay. Ooh, do I start outside of 9 of them, everybody? Oh, yes, I do. All right. So the first, yeah, exactly. Oh. All right. So this is where I'm going to play team player. Disadvantaged. Figure out where where your tailing arc is, and I'm going to defend you from him. All right.
So you're going to do a full 180.
Yeah, I'm going to do a full 180, so I'm giving up the advantage I just gained back, but I'm going to go probably like 4, spin around,
Another 4.
come back 3, and so that puts my arc covering his 6 o'clock from any of your guys, I think. Let's see here. Where does that?
Pretty much in there.
That's pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty much going to cover it.
Any shot you're going to do, I think, should be deflected.
And then I'm going to be neutral. So that what I've done there is I've basically sacrificed my ability to get all the way to advantage, but to be the guy covering his 6 o'clock because like he said, you're going to chase him down. You're going to keep coming after him. I need to just make sure he's not tailed next turn.
Yeah.
So he has a chance to at least regain some advantage. All right, now it's your.
All right, rapid roll.
Well, they can, but they can't. They can't shoot me. Oh, sorry. Right, exactly. They can do all kinds of dastardly things and outmaneuver me. They just can't shoot me. Yeah, it's Syria. It's. Of course, that is kind of the beautiful thing about between War of Attrition and Yom Kippur, you're like somewhere between 70 and 73.
Like
All the
an exact engagement, it's like putting blood in the water.
all right. Pull all the.
Pot shots to each other.
Well, that's why I laughed when we did a bunch of different scenarios, and the more you looked at it, it was kind of pick and choose. What you never really got was A4s and F4s in the same engagement just because they were doing deeper or shallower raids, So I was like, whatever. Okay, go ahead and pull all the. Oh wait, do you have one more? No, he moved. Yeah. So everyone pull their tokens. MiG-21s, F4s. Is anybody advantaged? No. Okay, and you guys still have 3 boom chits and 3 airplanes, so you guys are still good. All right, neutrals, neutral 4.
So can he climb because he's outside of?
How close is that? I think he's just within.
9.
Ooh,
Okay,
I don't know, maybe not. Let's see.
base to base,
Just within, yeah, base to base, he is just within.
so he doesn't get the automatic.
Yep, does not get the automatic because it's the same. Yeah, it's a same generation, both Gen 3 aircraft.
So I guess I'm going to just go forward. And then I have to go. Is it now maximum of sort of minimum?
Minimum of 8, max of 16. I also knew guys were going to pick on the squadrons that I chose, and so guys were going to look and be like, "That squadron wasn't there in Syria." I'm like,
That's the way it's going to happen.
"It's Historicon. That's always going to happen."
They don't tell you everything in the history books, son.
Yeah, exactly. I was there. I was doing research for the A4 scenario for Merged, and I had to literally go, I know it's an A4E, but was it an upgraded A4E by the Israelis? And it turns out, literally, it was the engagement I picked. It was the first one that got the new 30 millimeter cannons, that aircraft for the shoot down. I'm like, of course. Why would it not be the stock airplane that I already have a card for? You know, so we generate them all. We do all of our all the jet stuff ourselves. So
How do you get out to the player?
so we put it on the website. So when you go to so when you go in there, there's one for basically add-on rules and stuff. Click on that. There's a whole page for Beyond MiG Alley. So it's got all the cards by Air Force and everything, and it's got multiple ones. So it's got like a U.S. Air Force F-4E. It's got an Israeli F-4E, and so you can pick whichever. We like it. It's fun. It is super generalized, but
He's going to try to outmaneuver.
it's going to automatically. You're a jerk. You know that? Yes, I'm automatically disadvantaged again. MiG-17s doing their job. All right. Neutral 4s no more. Neutral 3s by speed are your two.
I mean, that's giving you a new target.
Yeah, we just like it because you can do big strike packages and stuff. We've done, 8-foot table, F-105s ingressing, MiGs aggressing them, F-4s coming in as MiG sweep. So it's fun.
There's always just one like that.
You can always pitch in and just play some more MiGs. We can add some more A4s. It's easy.
What do you want? Different squads, five squads.
Yeah. And we're also doing the other game. We're doing Merge tomorrow, but we'll probably play it this afternoon as well sometime. So stop by. We'll be around and we'll play.
So if you come forward,
Yeah.
you've got a missile shot on it. So if you hit him, he's off the table and he has to leave.
Yeah, because there's only two.
Yeah, I've only got 2 airplanes and I've already got 1 boom chit. So
You can fare off those things.
now what I will say is, which missile are you shooting with? Make sure you're going to get in that. Okay, you are going to get in that rear arc. I don't. Yeah.
Sorry, I
No,
forgot to mention at the start there.
Yep.
I wanted to climb. So
Oh yeah, that's fine. Well, were you outside of 9 of
I
him?
believe I was of
Yeah, no. So you would would not be able to climb at the start. At least that guy wouldn't. I think that guy will. I think
could go ahead.
I think he can. Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah,
outside.
that was closer.
Yep.
so in that case that's him there, and he's
Yeah, you're outside, just outside the rear arc, barely, because it goes. Arc is post to post, and there's the rear arc. If someone's got a laser, I
I was
think.
going to say, if you had a
Yeah.
laser point, it'd be much easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops, and I bumped
The thing
him.
is, you got to be careful.
But I'll let you take the shot. I'm happy. Take the shot. I don't mind.
Is that because it's on the line?
It is. If I was judging a tournament, it would be outside of it. He would be outside of the rear arc.
Yeah.
I am more than happy.
Still within gun range.
Yeah, you're still within gun range. You can take a deflection gunshot if you want.
Buzzsaw.
yeah. Well,
Well, he's outside 3 for buzzsaw.
Yeah. We were outside of 3.
But if you want to take a missile shot, I love missile shots, so go ahead and take one. I'm absolutely good with it.
Demo game.
It's a demo game, yeah.
Shits and giggles.
I was waiting for someone to shoot an AIM-7 in the face, and no one did that either. So,
I'll do the missile shot then.
okay.
So it's 6 dice.
Pilot skill is 3, yes, and 3 for that.
Okay.
I'm happy to.
Oh my goodness.
Certainly, your AIM-9s were made on a Monday. Yeah.
He's good.
Yep, he will be able to gain advantage.
We're the same distance. He was basically.
Yeah, because he was basically a beam, that guy. Yeah, so he can just.
Oh, so he might not be within range.
He'll be within missile range.
And he's also
Oh,
got
right.
these guys.
Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah.
So he's got these
Yeah,
guys range too.
he could shoot gun at those guys if he wanted to. Low probability of well, actually, he would.
I'm going to try a missile on one of the MiGs.
but I think I'm just outside.
I think you're just outside of his rear arc, but you're definitely inside his. Now, that's the beauty of the AIM-9. So, just kind of learning point here. Not that we generally have done this. If you throw the AIM-9 card over here. So, AIM-9 card just shows a green arc. The R3S and the old AIM-9 Bravos, they actually have a red arc in the rear with just a green arrow, which means you have to be tailing that guy. You have to be pointed right at his post. But you can be all the way out to 12 inches, but you've got to be pointed directly at them with that very small seeker head. So it makes some of the missiles behave slightly differently. But in your case, you don't have to. You just have to be in the rear arc
I'll do
within
it
the range.
against him then.
Absolutely.
6 dice.
Yep. All right.
Oh, you got one there.
So boom chit, and if I do not defend, I am deed, which I would be anyway.
And then the other MiG
Then
also
2.
runs.
Yep. All right. So third boom chit, MiG comes off the table, and this will be the last turn for the MiGs. They will leave at the end of this turn.
Oh, right. He still has his opportunity.
Yeah, I still have my opportunity to do something, which there's not a whole lot I can do, but we'll see what I can come up with. All right, so that was 3s by speed. Your 2 3s.
Threes. Everybody's right on top of me.
What's up,
Bad
brother?
timing on my part. I've got the Hanoi map.
Oh yeah.
So bad timing.
We'll be around. We'll be around. So
Stop. What are my options here? I
Okay.
tried to turn it around, but I would go.
Well, this guy did.
okay, so my recommendation, because you don't have any traits or anything,
Right.
is you could either willingly burn advantage and where's my
Shut over here.
yeah exactly try to find somewhere that's somewhat safe based on where your other guys are, because unfortunately the only 2 wingmen you have are kind of out there, but you could jump back this direction 16 inches, because remember these guys have already activated. So you'll be able to use this guy to do something. But the problem is you'll be disadvantaged right here. And, well, this guy's disadvantaged. He can't do anything. That guy won't be able to gain advantage. So if he turns around, he'll be disadvantaged. This is the only guy that really is a threat right there. So you just got to decide, is there a way to mitigate his threat? And I'll be honest, if he tries to do anything, you just get outside of 6 inches. Because that's the only thing he would be able to do would be to shoot you initially, because you're going to keep him from climbing, and if he burns advantage, he's back here disadvantaged and can't shoot you. So it's take a crappy situation and make it just as crappy, but at least everybody's back together. Now the other thing you could do, and this is probably what I would do, is I would go straight forward. I would go forward 8, turn 45 again, knowing that you kind of have the board edge to protect you a little bit here. He's not going to be able to get behind you. That guy probably is. So I would just stagger guys and just see if there's a way that you can say, all right, I'm going to move 11 and turn 45, and the other guy will move 8 and turn 45 and kind of protect my 6 o'clock. And I can help out because I'm the next guy to move. So I'll have an ability to help.
If I do that, that first guy goes 11. Am I outside of his? Can I climb?
I don't think you can get. Oh, maybe you can get outside their 9. So you could. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you.
like 11.
The 9 crosses the line.
Yeah, if you get.
You literally have to go to the max range that you could.
No, I think if you go to 12,
Yeah.
if he goes to 12, puts his nose at 12, because that's where I was.
Now you're.
Yeah, now you're outside of it, and then turn 45.
45. And then I'm climbing for.
Yep. Then climb for advantage. Okay.
I think my wingman's a bit screwed.
Well, yes, you are, but remember, I'm going to move next, so it's my responsibility. Yeah, your wingman's not going to get outside.
I'm not going to get outside.
Yeah, there's no way, and that's fine. So I would probably move 9 or 10 to move.
Oh, he will
Oh,
be,
yeah, he
he
will.
will be
Yeah,
outside.
so yeah, go ahead and give me 10. Turn and climb.
Yeah, so 10, turn 45.
I'm going to have to maneuver
Climb.
the turn before the port edge next turn. But
Right, and that's fine. You're going to have to give up some advantage to do that, but at least you're starting advantaged. Yeah.
give me 3 turns to climb.
All right, so my neutral 3, then your neutral 3. You got your activation marks? Or actually, I got some right here. I'll put them on. Yeah, all right. So, hello there, F-4Es.
Let me put this MiG-17
Right in the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
That is literally what I am
Oh,
doing.
he's going home, right?
Yeah, exactly. I am literally here for the rest of the turn to make your life difficult. There's his other guy that's going to activate, so I'm going to go 7, turn 45, and I can't climb up. But what I can do is I can try to outmaneuver. So roll 4 dice, 5 dice. My parting shot to you is trying to threaten you, but I did. So So, my,
High-low kind of maneuver.
so what it really simulates, and I tell people, you try to think of all the bad things that can happen in aerial engagement, because there are certain bombers that can outmaneuver. But think about if he like is seeing this MiG crossing under, maybe he's taking a check turn in trying to attack me, and I suddenly pull into him, even though I know I'm going home. I just pull back into him. Maybe he bleeds too much energy. Maybe he now is committed nose low, trying to engage. So it's I tricked him into giving up some advantage, which makes him more vulnerable for the other
He's
MiGs.
also trying to keep track of the other guy. The
Yeah.
other guy I'm coming straight
Yeah.
at.
Shit to advantage.
Yeah.
His awareness goes down.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll see, like in the World War II game, an SBD that has already dropped its bombs can outmaneuver a Zero. Physically, we know the Zero would win, but if you think about maybe the Zero turned into him, SBD also broke back into him. Now the Zero is committed to attacking the Dauntless, so he's now vulnerable to the F4s, F4Fs. Yeah. Okay, you're.
And the tail gunner is pointed right at him.
Yeah, exactly. You're advantaged, and then you're disadvantaged guy. Oh wait, he hasn't gone yet. That was somebody else's that I should have figured out. Yes. So
All right.
it'll be your 3, then your 2, then your disadvantaged 3. Oh, that was the guy that got shot. That's why. That's where that came from.
So that the neutral 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, your neutral 3
Right.
goes first, then the neutral 2. Yeah. I'll get out of your way.
Rapid roll 45.
Okay. Go ahead and mark him. Now it's your 2.
See anything at all.
Yeah, so the easiest way I would think of it, and it's probably the nice thing is he is Gen 2. So as soon as you get away from this guy, correct. As soon as you get away from these guys, you can climb for advantage. So you could always do it at the end of whatever move you've got. So, or you could use it as an opportunity to not necessarily be somewhere to shoot immediately, but you could burn to neutral.
So we have to leave.
Well, no, just us, just me. I'm the only one that has to leave the fight.
Oh, okay.
You guys are still in the fight. So it's an opportunity for you to burn advantage to disadvantage, go somewhere, maneuver, and as long as you're outside 9 inches, climb back up.
If I come and I turn,
Mm-hmm.
also to get a tail, I will be at disadvantage.
So you won't tail him. Correct. If you're so it won't be tailing.
All right. As far as I can see, it's go 16 and turn around.
Yep. So something else to think about to make these guys scared is turn earlier. or what you could say is if you're going to turn around, I would do a go out 6, come back something, and stay outside of 9.
Right.
So find where you want to be to threaten them. Yep. And you don't have to would go 2 more.
Can I go that far? So
Yeah, I would actually go. I would go a little bit further.
out.
Yep, further out, just because you need to move. So I would go to 8. So now you've at least done your minimum. So now whatever you want to distance you want to come back, you can come back right to the edge of the 9. Doesn't matter because he's a lower generation than you, and he's disadvantaged.
So I got 8. That's only 12.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do that. Okay.
Yep, and that will keep you neutral because you will have burned a disadvantage to go, turn around, and then now you're a neutral, chasing them down.
You're on the missile ship.
Right.
Do or don't?
Don't.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, because you use that as your pilot action. Yep. So now you're threatening that guy.
No, I
All
don't. He's got advantage on me anyway.
right. You're disadvantage 3. It's called fly straight ahead. That's your option.
I always end up in jet games in Korea. I end up just in these lazy circles where I just go as far as I can
Yep.
and just try.
And I'll tell you, that's one of the problems of the Blood Red Skies rules when you have like a 2v2.
Yeah.
So when you don't have a lot of jets to threaten everybody, you do get a Luftberry, and you're chasing each other around. And if the performance is the same, like when you have MiG-15s versus Sabres, you end up with this just stupid turning Luftberry that nobody can.
Right?
No, you can't because you're
That
was somewhat historic.
And that's what I laugh is I'm like, it's no fun because it's absolutely historical. All right, that should be everybody's. And my MiG-17 goes away. I run away bravely.
Cool jets.
Yep.
This guy activated.
Oh, sorry. He has to move.
I have to go
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I get an immediate advantage.
So yeah, exactly. So there's nobody threatening you outside of range. So you automatically come up to advantage.
Okay, so I have to go minimum of again now.
8. So minimum of half.
I could burn the advantage to get an immediate turn, I suppose.
Correct.
And then I could at least bear down on this fella and try to disadvantage him, which
Right.
is my only real
Yep.
action, to be frank. So why don't I do the turn immediately?
Okay.
This neutral, and then I'll scoot in. What say 10 or 11?
Yeah.
You know, there you go. And then basically, pilot action will be to challenge this
Okay.
next maneuver. Right.
So you'll roll 4 dice to defend. Oh. All right, you defended. You're good. All right, now we can pull the rest of our. Yep. Okay. Advantage. Oh my God, we have an advantage Phantom. Advantage 3 Phantom, then MiG-21, then A4. So.
This guy moves first.
Yep.
Oh, what about the 4?
He's disadvantaged.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. He loses his
Yep.
status, right.
It doesn't start with 4s and 3s.
It starts with your highest advantage pilot skill by speed, and then so yeah. Yep.
But the disadvantage doesn't come from 4. It doesn't come before the advantage for the 3.
Correct. The disadvantage 4 is the first disadvantaged aircraft to move, and then disadvantage 3 to
All the advantage that all
Yep.
the neutrals
then all of yep.
I know.
Yep.
It took me a while.
Yeah, once you get that in your head, then it works. But
And if I'd had the stupid quick reference card, it's at the top of the quick reference card.
I'm thinking wrong the whole time. That's absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the number before I'm thinking of the status.
Leave them in the rear arc with that guy.
Okay.
And you're within 3 inches.
Yep.
I am in 3.
Well, he's not pointed directly at him, so he doesn't tail him, but he can shoot him.
Right.
And he gets the buzzsaw because he's within 3.
Yes, he
Does
does.
he immediately go down?
No, because he's not. If you were
So because
pointed at him, yeah,
advantage, I can't fire.
correct. Unless you tailed him. And that's what I guess what I'm trying.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if he's in the rear arc, it would just be a normal shot, but they're both advantaged.
So in that case, I would like pilot try and force him to.
Yep, outmaneuver. So then you will roll 3 dice plus your. Yeah, he's doing it. Yep,
3 plus 1 or 2.
plus 2,
Gotcha.
5 dice. Oh, okay. So he goes to neutral.
There we go.
All right. Advantage 3 MiG. Your remaining advantage 3.
No, you don't say.
That's us. Yeah, this one here.
No, my
Yeah,
oh,
advantage 3 MiG. Yeah.
He's got advantage there.
Is it worth trying to take
Kill,
that?
kill, 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 kill. Yes, it's worth it.
So I'll burn advantage, turn, and come right at that F4.
Okay.
I got rough ride.
Right. So take a look at what that causes you to do. So now here's the thing. I mean,
Pass maneuver test.
yeah.
So I can only turn and shoot in the same turn if I make a maneuver test.
Oh,
Right.
okay, Yeah.
So roll your pilot skill plus your. So it's 5 dice. Looking for a success. Yeah, you're good. So you get to shoot. Okay.
Oh, that was 6 dice.
All right. Well, then, all right. Replay.
Shooting. Can't change the past.
Right.
So
I gotta
two,
Yep.
three.
No, that was just his. That was just because he has a rough ride. If he's going to burn advantage to maneuver, just to even shoot, he has to make a maneuver check and make sure that he can do it.
Bounce over his cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to line up a shot while turning.
Right. Yeah.
All right. 5 dice.
Yep.
This is a head-on shot.
It's a head-on shot.
So you could. I get to shoot back.
Oh,
So then he gets to
that's
shoot.
how it always is. Yep. So now you get to shoot back,
So that's a 2 plus the 4, so that's 6.
and you can opt to use buzzsaw if you
Oh,
want,
buzzsaw.
because you are within 3. Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it.
Okay. Flip one of your buzzsaw cards.
If you hit me, we're gonna run away.
Yeah.
We need one more die. So we have 7 dice.
It was a Hail Mary, but that's the only roll.
Because it's 2 plus 4, right? So it's
6 dice.
Oh, 6.
Because you only get extra dice if you hit, or you get the critical if you hit.
It's all gone.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
To be honest.
What I found is if you're gonna four, they never roll.
You have too many dice. That's the problem. Okay, A4, advantage 3.
Well, that makes sense. If he's disadvantaged and he's doing a snapshot,
Yeah, he.
even a good pilot's going to be a little bit.
I'm gonna make the excuse that it was obviously my MiG causing you to be disadvantaged that made you miss that shot. It's like, I'm distracted. Look at that MiG I want to shoot. But to be honest, what's that?
Did we factor in multi-crew for what we got shot at?
The good news is I'm trying to remember, and I know we also haven't factored in complex, because complex is another one. I don't think you guys have burned advantage and shot in the same turn either. Right? Yeah, because just remember that I totally forgot about complex. But yeah, when you get shot at, you defend with an extra die. Yes, sir.
Outmaneuver.
Automatically.
I think.
We never.
Yeah, you just turn right around. So yeah, go ahead and tail him.
Yeah, but we still.
So I can shoot him. So 3.
Plus 2. All right. Boom, shit. Now defend. 4 dice. All right. Oh, critical. So it came away. So critical defend. So yeah, still in the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, he shot me. I think I'll stick around.
Importantly, you got that disadvantage, so when that phantom goes.
Yeah, the Phantom's going to tell us to shoot. And you can just keep continuing to miss. That's fine. All right. That was all advantaged. So now we should be to neutral 4, neutral 3s. Phantom by speed. Yep.
Because you're going to go midships, which means he's going to have a bit better of a chance.
But they're both neutral, so they can't shoot.
Of course, yeah.
So he'd have to outmaneuver.
You're too far away, too close to get them. That guy doesn't have much to do other than make the others disadvantaged.
I was gonna say
By outmaneuvering.
I could try and but he would have to be the closest, right?
Yep.
And I don't know.
Well, I mean, you could outmaneuver whoever you want. He just, if he's not the closest, he'll get a bonus. Neither one of them is going to be an auto. Okay.
And then I will just outmaneuver that guy.
All right. So you'll roll for 5 dice for your.
Or you
for your
will be
MiG.
able to potentially fire back.
So he goes right to disadvantage now.
Well, no, he's already neutral. So
Well, he is now.
yeah, so he's now disadvantaged. Yep. All right. That was neutral 3, neutral 2. No, neutral 3 MiG. Sorry, neutral MiG. Yeah.
I think he's going to follow his wingman.
To die.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can get out here and I have to maneuver.
Yeah, but because they've already moved,
Right. I might just whip around and get that one. For an advantage.
Because you're in no danger of getting shot at.
yeah.
And can you get outside 9 inches, or is that?
No,
Nah.
there's no way.
Yeah, it's just at the edge of the table. Okay.
My burn advantage, I can go.
Yep.
Look at, can I get, is there a spotting here?
I don't think there is. I think,
Between 9 away from these two, I don't think there is.
yeah,
Actually,
because
if I turn this way.
that one's going to have 9, and then he's going to have 9. Now,
that
the
way.
trick is if you go this way, the answer is yes. So, yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's every man for himself.
Yeah, it is. So, as long as you're outside of.
I mean, I really most have to go that way.
Yeah, I was going to do it. I would do. That's exactly what it is. Just go a little bit further. Yeah.
That way even more.
Which one? This one? Just going straight this way.
This guy, like that.
Not here.
No, you don't, because remember, he's an A4. He's an A4.
Oh, he's an A4. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I
throw,
just
throw
need to
that
know
back.
which
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So I'd throw that back out there because that tells you about. Yeah, and you got tons of room to get out there. And so then, yes, you are directly 180 out, but at least you're back to neutral.
Climb back up there.
Yep. Now, here's the freaking
I do have
smart
a
piece.
deflection shot there. So, or don't talk.
No, you don't. He's outside. But here's the thing to think about. So, who's moving next? Yeah, you're F4. So once his Phantom moves, I'll show you what to do with your other MiG.
Mother went.
Oh, sorry, it's his MiG. Yeah, it's his MiG. I'll show you.
Shoot first, right? I mean, it's
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, take that deflection shot.
So, but then he gets to defend with like way more.
Yeah, with a bazillion dice, but could always get lucky.
Yeah, so I got 6.
No, you get 4.
4, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so we do take 1 boom chit, which we're probably going to get rid of here in a second. Defend with a lot of dice. Start with like, I would start with 8 dice.
16, 18.
Yeah, start with 8 or 9 dice. Yes.
Well, it's because shoot the crushes, you whiz bang.
And oh no,
Okay, 1. Subtract that there's 1. Now then roll with another 8. Right, because we said.
Another one and the boom
Yeah.
comes off. Right?
Yep.
oh, you took one.
Yep. Okay, so boom chit goes away.
All right, now I get to do my move.
Not doing much else.
Hey, that's fine. You're taking up. We're sure tracking ammo. No. Well, and you remember Thomas, who was played last year, tall, skinny guy. He was playing. He shot his F4 out of ammo playing MERS yesterday. He got every single round out of that aircraft shooting at people. It was awesome.
Well,
I mean, the only hope I have in missile shot is one of these guys fall asleep in the cockpit.
one of the Phantoms should be out of A9. Oh wait, they carried 4.
Oh, he carried 4. That's the funny. That's
Considered a Gen 3.
okay. So all of my British friends hate me because we call it a Gen 2. We call it Gen 2 because it is like the A4 in its thrust to weight ratio, and so, oh my gosh, the hate and discontent I took for that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm actually still within range of this.
So no.
Can I
Okay.
use a pilot action? Can I use go advantage at the end of my?
No, you can't because that MiG, even though he's disadvantaged, is holding you down. Yeah. So he's holding you down.
So he's done.
Okay.
I think that's.
So then it should be disadvantage 3.
Into his run.
Yep.
But I might actually be far enough away to gain advantage.
Do you think that the
I don't think he goes.
did as well
I'll
as
straight line for 13 inches.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So I went back and I was rereading as I was doing a lot of research for some of the scenarios. And because of the angle, the geometry of the intercepts, they were always beam or stern.
Now check to see.
And they never pulled the trigger on the missile in a forward quarter. Okay, so let's start with that. So they never used the most capability of the missile. Now, the AIM-9 Mike is a very effective missile. The advantage they did have is that, oh, sorry, L's. I was that when they shot with the all aspect L variant, it's still very effective in the rear quarter. But when you take a unobserved, undefended rear quarter shot with an AIM-9L, it's going to kill you. A lot of them didn't see it coming. Now, there's a couple guys that broke into it. Exactly. And there were a couple that were just literally ingressing at low altitude and they got shot down. Now, there were a few guys that defended against it, but what you saw was they were still rear quarter shots because by the time they defended the trigger, the missile had been off and it was already in the air towards them. So,
all I can do is fly forward.
and I don't say to take anything away from the British pilots. They did well, but they were put in a very good situation by their GCI or by their AIC and GCI, their radars. That
always more the AWACS kind of thing.
yeah, for them it was the ship radars that told them where the Argentinians were, and their own aircraft radars. They rarely locked. I think only one pilot talks about locking up a target at low altitude. Almost all the others picked them up visually, rolled in visually, and employed the AIM-9 without even using their radar to lock up the aircraft and cue the AIM-9, which was fascinating to me because I assumed Sea Harrier has a radar. They had locked the guys up at low altitude, used it to cue the AIM-9, figure out where the guy was. Most of them like, oh, look, there's 4 Mirages there, and rolled in on them.
And they got some gun kills too.
Yeah.
Is that a scenario you're putting merged?
We will do it in merged eventually once I get around to figuring out how to put the Harrier in there because there was enough pain getting the A4 and the MiG-17 in there. So we'll do it eventually. They at Adepticon last year they did Beyond MiG Alley, Falklands, and it was fun. Oh yeah.
Your last page.
Me. Sorry. Come over here and read all these phantoms.
Yeah. But there is a spot that at least you can get to that you can climb back up. Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is the
You say here?
yeah, exactly, because basically you have to be outside of 9 inches of that guy. So I'm just going to mark this here, and you'll just do a minimum move to like 9 or 8 inches. Yeah, 8 inches is enough. So you could do an 8 or 9 inch move, or even 10-inch move. There's a small little bubble of safety there. Yeah, climb back up to neutral, and then move on the stand, and then once again, I would whichever way you want to turn. You turn 45 degrees either way.
One right there. Over here.
I just think of throwing my 6 o'clock away from the most threatening guy. So whichever way you want to do it. Okay. Oh. We'll go ahead and everyone pull their chits. That was the end of it. MiG-21 still holding on with 3 boom chits. Yeah, exactly. Okay, advantaged. Advantage 3 is the first one to go. Yeah, exactly. Well, as you see, that's the thing with jets and blood red skies. Normally, everybody keeps climbing up to advantage in World War II blood red skies. Not so much in jet.
You could burn advantage.
I'm going to burn advantage and then just go straight up this guy's.
Yep. They are.
And the challenges.
Yep, you'll be tailing.
So does he automatically?
Yep, he automatically goes down.
You can shoot me down.
Well, can I shoot after I do that?
Yes. What does it say? What does the card say for complex?
Well, 2 less dice when using pilot action to shoot.
Yep.
So I'll do a miss.
Well, so that's what I was going to say. So I would have, and I'm going to let you move back. So move back to where you're right outside of 3 inches. Move back just a little bit. Yeah. Oh God, an AIM-7 would be horrible. So then, obviously, you've got more dice to give away when you shoot that AIM-9.
Yeah, so I'll lose 2.
Yep.
So I can roll 4.
The third AIM-9 he has shot has just gone off. Yeah. So, and here's the funniest thing: we put numbers in there for the odds originally that were historical. the firepower of the AIM-9 used to be 1.
Oh.
And nobody was hitting, and no one was having fun. So we did literally every missile. We added 2 to what its factor was to make it at least somewhat fun. But then you see times like this where we keep rolling, we still keep missing. When it was firepower 1 or firepower 0 for some of the missiles, guys were like, "I never hit." I'm like, "Well, it feels realistic, doesn't it?" So, but we added more factors in. Okay. Neutrals. Neutral 4.
If it's neutral, come up and then just try and shoot that guy again.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. And I'll burn it.
Yep. Yeah, just to turn.
Basically back to
Back to where you were.
come around and then hook it over there and then stay outside the 3. So it'll stay about to the same. Yeah, it'll be about 11. So 9, 10, 11. That puts me still within the 3 inches.
Or just outside the 3 inches, yeah.
And then I'll be 4, I guess, right? Because I'm using the same rules. As you.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, so it's 4 plus 3, which would have been 7 minus 2. So you get 5 dice.
Oh, he's better.
Yeah, he's one better. Sorry.
Just get better pilot.
That was an AIM-7 shot. I would have considered an AIM.
No, that was an AIM-9 shot because
I would have considered being back 2 more inches and using the AIM-7.
Dude, just give it a shot. Just
see, yeah. Now, so why would you do that?
believe it.
Because it's got a better hit rate.
What's the hit ratio in the stern for the AIM-7?
It says 0.
Yeah, it's a 0. So you actually have worse. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happens. It wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are better?
The only thing that's better is you can shoot someone in the face with it. So you can shoot if you're pointed directly at someone of lower state. There's a very small chance you can shoot. That's got a -1 in the face, but it's a chance. It's a chance. And I'm a little scarred from playing DCS, where we would go fly, and I would be flying a MiG-19 at 50 feet in the mountains, and some yahoo with an F-4E would shoot me from 13 miles in the face with an AIM-7. I'm like, it doesn't work that way, guys. So I'm a little scarred. So the AIM-7 got penalized. All right.
Where did the Israelis get it? AIM-120? What?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like. I would literally be terrain masking in the mountain and know the guys behind me in this AIM-7 would come over the mountain and hit me. How did that happen? There's a reason I'm flying a MiG-19. Yep. Next Phantom goes. So advantage 3.
But because he's there, I can't climb.
What's that? No.
You guys know where?
Pink. Yeah, that should be them all the way down there with the penguin on the thing. Yeah, I stopped flying the MiG-19 because all the scenarios suddenly had the F-4E in it, and guys are shooting me in the face at stupid ranges, and I'm just like, this isn't fun anymore. It was great when we were all heaters and guns.
Could you imagine trying to play this with super bags?
Yeah. F-35s. It's easier with F-35. You just fly out there like, you're dead. Okay, questions next.
Which missile are you using? Doesn't matter.
Does it really matter? Yeah, exactly.
A-174.
Yeah, because remember, if you turn, you're gonna be.
A-174. I'm launching a telephone
So
from halfway across the building.
yeah, so 174. I'm like, whatever. I had to have that discussion with Roger Garish. I was like, Roger, 174. Don't worry about it. Just don't even waste brain cells on it.
Okay, and then
Flying telephone pole.
the other guys on our team.
Yeah, so it would be the neutral 3, A4, your 2 A4s.
Gunshot at MiG-21. 2 plus 2. That's 5 dice. Selection shots. I'm probably going to miss, but that's okay.
Worked out great, didn't? Oh man.
I get to do the other one.
Where's he going?
I think I'm gonna burn advantage. Turn this way. Put them right about there. That puts him outside the 9. Still, but that's okay because you can't throw it.
Well, you want to scooch it further this way a bit? That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could have turned.
You're like there or less. Now you can go back.
Now go back to the
Talk about that.
Okay.
We just need to.
All right. Neutral MiG. Oh, sorry, neutral Phantom for 2.
So what I
two disadvantaged MiG-21s just trying to get off the board.
Just keeping you tied up. Seeing how many turns they can keep you moving.
I do have to go home eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
but I can climb.
All right. Neutral MiG.
Well,
Yeah, the shoot for the distance, and then get it here and then.
Well, except you will be disadvantaged, so you can't tail him.
Well, that
So-
tail, but I was wondering if I could get
Outmaneuver?
Yeah.
Because you're disadvantaged, I'm going to say no. So, yeah.
I just say just go for a bit. So we'll check it out.
Yeah, so I would, and what I would actually recommend is just, you only have to get 9 inches. So, yeah, so you can just get a decent, however far you want to get out and away from those guys. So, yeah, that would just be, yeah. Yeah, so move 10, turn 45 towards them, and climb back up. Yeah, so like, and then, yep,
they're worth more
yep,
than
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Disadvantaged 3s. Oh, what do you know? Actually, the good thing is, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're outside 9. Give me your. Oh, geez.
Just 2.
Oh, no.
No?
You're just right on it. Just right on it. He's got you. Jerks.
Damn FMS guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, something we're dealing with the Japanese, one of the Japanese.
Got a mic. So what I'll say about the 21s is they are great interceptors. If you play this as not a canned scenario, just running at each other, what players do with the MiG-21s is they put them in high cover. And so they threaten everybody by moving that high cover marker around the board. They don't actually even sometimes come on the board till late in the game, but they wait for the fight to develop. Then the MiG-21s just run in, shoot their missiles, and yeah. Because if they start not having any traits, if they start kind of in the main of the big part of the fight, they're not good dogfighters.
No.
But they're great for threatening people off the board. And I've had it where the MiGs, I've just moved that high cover marker around and almost never even come in on the board because people are reacting. Oh yeah. It's you basically, high cover allows you to, it's a place that you could come in advantage to the next turn. And so I could, have a high cover marker, and it gets to move like 8 inches every turn. So you can basically march around the edge of the board, threaten people, so they have to turn and honor that there is an aircraft that could come in at the end of the turn, but they don't.
Missiles, so.
Right, exactly. And so there's still a 12-inch shot with us. All right. Okay. You have that look.
Doing what I do. I'm flying big circles.
Yep. Advantage. I think the only advantage, guys, is the advantage to kill somebody. Please kill somebody.
I see a juicy F4.
I was about to say, I see a couple F4s that just
So
Yeah, you guys can get behind somebody. The lower advantage that you sure miss out. Sure on stuff. It's a one in a lifetime chance.
Okay.
that
Yep. Just grab the stand and yeah, lower him. Yep. Yep.
and 12.
I wouldn't even use that. I would just use the rest of your min move. Don't get too close to those guys. Oh, well, exactly. So what I would do is remember there's a 9-inch bubble that you could stay outside of. You could have gone a little bit further.
So not burning advantage. I think you could have gone straight.
Right, yeah.
Behind him
Well,
and still been advantaged.
You still
40 to the 45. Yeah. So, but if you turn out here and you stay basically outside his 9-inch bubble, it still allows you to point at him, threaten him, and next turn, if nobody else comes back this way, you automatically come up a level of advantage. So wait, let me think. Where you were already outside the 9-inch bubble, right?
Yeah.
So you will be neutral. Yeah, because you would have burned advantage. So you've gone up to advantage here, neutral. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. He was at advantage. Yeah, already. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay. Yeah. So it makes him disadvantaged. Sorry, it does not.
No,
That's because he's outside of tailing.
Yeah, exactly.
No, so you still are going to have to close in inside of 6 inches to tail him, which is fine.
Which then immediately
Yep.
knocks him down.
Yeah.
Now we're on to the new one.
Right. Yep.
That's what's fun.
Yep. No, there's that sweet spot of 6 inches to tail him, whatever. And then now you can take a missile shot or a gun shot, either one.
I'm gonna have not much luck with guns, so
Take that missile shot. You're already pointed directly at him, so you're good.
did that give me a rough ride though?
Yes, it does. So you got to take a maneuver check, which is pilot skill plus 2, so 4 dice. Oh,
Figures.
yeah. But hey, at least you tailed it. So at least you knocked him down. You made it more predictable. All right. Advantage. So then it all went to neutrals. Neutral 4. Oh, yep.
Yeah, figure it out. Maybe that's outside of 9, just.
Yep.
So I could get advantage.
Yep.
Trying to move back. Can't be gentle with these things.
MiG-19s are deadly because they are agility 3. We've been debating whether we make them 2nd or 3rd gen fighters because of their thrust to weight. We've been playing them as 3rd gen fighters. So you get an agility 3 up against a Phantom.
Which mix?
MiG-19s.
No, none of those here.
No, not in the Syrians lost theirs all to the Egyptians at this point. They lost them in the divorce. Which there was a great Grognard argument about that the other day on one of the groups I'm in, where the guy was like, "I have a photo," and the guy's like, "I don't care. That photo isn't of a Syrian one." He's like, "But no, the roundel." The roundel changed, and we went down this rivet counter argument where the guy's like, "Trust me, the Syrians did not have any MiG-19s after the divorce. They lost them all to the Egyptians." Okay, yep, because your AIM-9 can shoot anyone in the rear arc. So go ahead, 7 dice. And did you burn advantage to do that or not?
So I had an immediate advantage because of
Right, yep.
I burned it.
Yep.
So I could do an immediate.
So complex then. Yep, so remember complex.
There's 2 less dice.
Yeah, so you just get roll 5 dice.
I got 1.
All right, finally, an AIM-9 that worked. All right, defend with your pilot skill 3, so 5 dice. Well, at least you got 1. So you defended, but you didn't get rid of the boom chit. So this will be the last turn.
So we make sure he has to. One of them has to fly out.
We are leaving.
All right. So then neutral 3s.
It's quite a few.
Yeah.
One here.
Everyone's gonna dogpile.
He said he was still in range. Well, you can fire this one against that because it's already. long as it's neutral, right? So if he gets too loud.
There's no rules, like you can't fire the missile with that guy in front of him.
So we've talked about that, and in merged we don't allow people to shoot through friendlies because hex based. It's really easy to determine.
He didn't do anything.
The other problem with Blood Red Skies, if you get one guy advantage, everybody piles up behind him and everybody shoots at him, which keeps piling
Yeah.
up chips. So we kind of usually house rule with it. Like once a disadvantage piles can move, you can shoot him down.
Yeah, but you
don't get
any more boom chits. That's actually a really good one. Because we talked about because people do what we call boom chit farming in the World War II game. They'll knock one guy to disadvantaged, and then if they don't shoot him down, they just keep accumulating boom chits off of shooting at him.
You get one boom chit.
Yeah.
For being shot at, you can shoot him down to get a second.
Yeah.
The whole,
Yeah.
lose a plane.
But if he defends, it just doesn't accumulate anymore. The MiG needs to go before you. MiG.
It's you.
No, it's the 3.
No, my 3 over here. Yeah. No, that's my 3 over here. That's right.
Do anything.
Pivot yourself back before you. Otherwise, you'll die. Exactly, because otherwise you are going to die. Oh, that is okay. Oh, kill him. Kill him. No, he did not move. So you're well outside of 9.
No, this guy did.
Well, kill somebody. That's all I care about.
Oh, well, that's on. Yeah. No. I'm just saying. I thought you were trying to tell me.
How's the turn start? You're outside of
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's what makes it so possible.
Yeah, they left you alone. I'll get it. I get it. Oh, you got it? Almost over. MiG's got their last boom shit, so they're trying to salvage what they can and kill somebody. Yeah, we lost 2 17s and you're 21. 3 MiGs total. So the losing 2 MiGs is what. Oh, sorry. I lost one left. So yeah, we've had shot down. Yeah, only 2 MiGs shot down. One of mine left.
I am tailing you. So we'll drop down, right?
Yep. You got it.
Now shoot.
Yep. At least you guys are remembering it, so. All right, you passed.
So what's the better shot?
They're actually even.
It's the same.
Yeah, they're both firepower too. But the advantage is and so yeah, it doesn't matter because he's disadvantaged because if it's a gun, he doesn't defend, he dies. Missile, he would have died either way.
Advantage to his neutral, then missile.
Correct. Yeah, missile would make sense if he was neutral.
I'll see a couple of these.
Oh no!
That is the right answer. This is the worst game ever. I hate this. You guys do realize we are playing with starter set dice. Starter set dice from Blood Red Skies are the worst dice. They are cursed in some little witch's brew at Warlord headquarters in the UK. They are the worst dice ever for rolling successes.
The US dice only roll 6s.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird how that works out. I infiltrated their production. No. All right. That was neutral 3s, neutral 2, Phantom. Oh, neutral 3. Yeah. He's hiding out over there.
You having a good time?
Yeah. It's been really good. Sales have been good. We've been having good events.
Anything you're looking for? That special. I
haven't even wandered around.
Because sometimes they're like, hey, I'm looking for this one unique item. Like two sets of eyes are better than one.
I tell everyone I have refused to go look at the Hex Encounter games, all the nostalgia stuff, because I'm hoping other people buy them out in the first couple days.
Yeah.
Save me from myself. Okay. Neutral 2 Phantom. Yeah, I'm like, save me from myself. Don't let me spend more money.
I don't even want to tell you my collection.
Well, I've my self-imposed limit, and Steve's gonna sit over there and laugh and go, Doug, you have no self-imposed limit. I don't acquire games in a series that I have minimal interest in. Like, so there are certain SPI flat pack games that I want, and then there's others that are still World War II or modern series, and I'm like, I don't really care about that one because I have either read the reviews or seen people play it. And I'm like, there's a handful of modern ones I wanted from them, a handful of World War II, but I don't have to feel like the completionist and buy every flat pack because I would be broke then. Yeah, I have that in 3 different versions. I have a flat pack, I have a first edition box, and I have a TSR edition box. Oh,
So he was here in this plane.
yep,
He disadvantaged, flew outside
Yep.
range of him.
yep.
Now he's back to this. Can he
Yes.
still fire?
No, he cannot because you took your action to climb. Your pilot action was to climb for advantage. Yep.
If you start your turn around, nobody did a free time.
Right.
That's what
I actually have 4 versions of Air War, to be honest, because a friend of mine bought me a unpunched but no box version of the TSR.
That is the,
I have 2 copies of Speedy Heat.
Yeah.
No, because he
I think that's just the thing as I get older, I find myself, why am I buying a second copy
now
of
we're
the game I've already
disadvantaged.
got?
I definitely don't. I
Three, he's faster than me. So he goes and I go.
Yep.
right.
Every once in a while I will end up with a second copy, but it's usually by mistake. Like I buy it, and one of my friends goes to a con and goes, "Oh, I know you were looking for Luftwaffe, so I can have 2 copies of Luftwaffe." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess I got to sell one because I don't need. I'm not a collector. I'm a player."
Same way, there's certain games like, hey, it's cheap. That way I've got
Well,
spare parts.
Russ
stuff
and
like
the
that.
guys were laughing at me up in the SPI because I said, that's normally where I am because there were guys that were like me up there, like, yeah, just punch the game, play the game. That's what these are for. I go, that's right, until I realized how expensive the Ares magazine version of Voyage of the BSM Pandora was. And I saw what it was worth. I'm like, okay, I will just Xerox those counters. I'll color print those counters. I will not punch those counters.
for a while whenever I'd go out to St. Louis, I hit the miniature market
Yep.
their shop there and grab one of the solitaire games just for something to do
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hotel. And I'm like, now I have like 7 games. I'm like, I'm just not going to play those very much. What the hell was I thinking?
I've been on trips and I've bought solitaire games just to see how they are and know that sometimes I just totally get an absolute bust. A4, the last move of the game. Yeah, exactly.
So after you guys are done going in there, like, go grab some meat.
Finally got shot off on our way.
I'm going to stay here because we got to help Pat set up for his event. But
I'll come back in
Yeah,
about
yeah.
10 minutes. I'll show you the map. Real
yes,
quick.
absolutely.
I was already showing you Steve, and he was like,
He's
oh,
excited. Yeah. Steve, I can do it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we're almost done here.
Yeah. Well, you can type it. Just do it. Okay. Thanks, man. All right. So we all obviously boomed them off the table. So you guys won. You boomed out 2 squadrons of guys. But that is Beyond MiG Alley, Blood Red Skies with built-on jet rules. So good game. Harumph. No. So the rules are obviously on the lead pursuit site. So feel free to go download them. Models you can get from anywhere. We've got models as well, and the cards are all on the website as well.
How
Yep.
does the guy get some fly hard tokens?
Take the ones that are already out there. No.
You think
What did you do?
the way to go, or
It's all a personal preference. So actually, plug it back in. It's on
it doesn't affect the game?
It doesn't affect the game at all. And so some guys will play it with 1/300th on the same stands. Steve, plug it in right there. The red cable, red USB-C cable on the ground. Thank you.
Thank you. Take it forward.
Yeah, take 4. Take fly hard tokens with you. Yeah, exactly. You're the pretty face. There's 3. Here's another one.
With a valve. Is it a valve or a TBD? Looks like a valve.
I can do it on my phone.
All right, folks, so that's going to wrap up our Beyond MiG Alley there. 1-200 jets, always a huge hit when we do the Beyond MiG Alley stuff. Everybody always likes it. We're going to be doing some more Star Force Commander, not Squadron Commander. and then we'll have some other tidbits and fun little things for you as we go throughout the day here today. We have our Wally's Basement Grognard item contest. We have our Historicon 2026 scavenger hunt if you want to participate in that. And we will catch up with you guys on the next stream. As always, subscribe to YouTube. That is the best way that you guys out there can help us. Subscribe and like on YouTube. Share your social medias out there with people. If everybody just shared it out, got 1 or 2 people to subscribe on YouTube, it'd really help grow this channel. And we'll see you later on at Historicon. Thanks again.